What's going on, boxing fans? Let's talk about the Triple G versus Jacobs pay-per-view numbers. Early estimates say 130,000 and 150,000, somewhere between that big number. All right, my big beef is, why don't they just put the fights on regular HBO and just say your account be charged an extra $3.99 this month because of the Triple G Jacobs fight, and then you'd probably get the same amount of money, and most people won't mind out giving you $4 extra. I mean, that's a burger or, some chips or something. The reason I say that, guys, is because if you give them 150,000, let's say you're like nice and you say, okay, let's say they did sell 150,000. Let's not give them the low number, 130,000. Let's say they did sell the 150,000 and it's at $50 a pop. Half of that money goes to the cable companies. All right. So they already only getting like half of the 7.5 million if you give them 150,000 buys. If you do $3.99 and 2 million people watch it, you're getting the same amount, except all $8 million is going to you instead of half of it going to the cable companies or the satellite companies, whatever. However you watch pay-per-view, there's so many ways to watch it nowadays. And don't forget, guys, the fight was free in Kazakhstan. Now, the big boxing fans are here in the United States, but the fight is free in Kazakhstan. They are obviously not as wealthy of a country as us, but just think about it. If you do 2 million times $3.99, you get about the same amount as if you charge somebody $50 on pay-per-view. Y'all saw the Kovalov versus Bernard Hopkins numbers. They were ridiculous. So obviously these numbers would have been just as good. And I know they say HBO has budget cuts, but my argument with that, boxing heads, is I don't understand how HBO has budget cuts, because 50% of the crowd has HBO just for boxing. Some of these shows are alright, but most of the actual shows I like and documentaries are on Showtime, like Homeland, that are like award-winning series. Alright, let's not get into a debate about shows and what's popular and goofy stuff. Let's stick to the numbers. Pay-per-view numbers, between 130,000 and 150,000, which is going to bring in about $7.5 million if you do the math. In addition to that, you got to give half of that money to the cable and the whatever companies. I think it's an easy way for HBO to promote these fights. However, I did enjoy Jacobs Golovkin. We got some good fights coming up this weekend on Showtime from England. All right, everybody have a good week. Later.